What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle, where we are going to talk to Hurdle, and then I assume we're going to jump through some hoops and various other circus-related activities in order to get ourselves started. But first, we got to be on the right floor. So let's see. I have a major problem with this. Like, seriously, it might just be a lieutenant problem, but it feels like a major problem sometimes. It becomes a major pain. No! Oh, good. I fell on top of an awning. I'm like Aladdin. Hooray! Everybody loves Aladdin. Who doesn't like Aladdin? Aladdin's, like, amazing. I like the story. The real story of Aladdin's pretty dope, too. There was another one that I really liked, too. Sinbad the Sailor. When I was a kid, I was really obsessed. Not with Sinbad the comedian, but, like, as a kid, Sinbad the Sailor, like the story. The old, I guess, where is it from? The old Persian story, I guess, is where it would be from. I don't know. Where did that story originate? Somebody would have to tell me. But anyways, I really enjoyed Sinbad the Sailor. Like, oh my god, it was the coolest. Like, seriously, I used to play Sinbad. Like, he was the dopest. And I only got that because I had, like, this book of stories from around the world that my mom got me one Christmas. It was, like, one of those books that you get as a kid where it's, like, hardbound and it had, like, all the colored pictures in it and everything. And it was just stories from around the world, like folklore and just like random stories from like Africa and then from all over, to be honest. It had stories from China and it was great. I wish I could find it nowadays. I'd actually go back because it basically had like, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but there was this company back in the day that used to make essentially like abridged copies, like children's versions of like Ivanhoe and stuff like that. It was sort of like that, except they left in some of the violence and some of like the extra stuff. So it was a little bit higher level than like what a 9 or 10-year-old would want to read, but at the same time it was still entertaining to like a 12 or like a 13-year-old because it was a little bit more edgy and the story was a little bit less censored, but it was pretty cool. I enjoyed Sinbad the Sailor. I distinctively remember really liking that one. Ugh. Yep, that's a government employee, all right.
Yes, what is it?
Are you Mr. Thabit Erdl, the town clerk?
That was my title. However, all city authority has been dissolved by the GRE and the federal government. My title does not exist anymore. And therefore, I am no longer required or allowed to provide any services to you or anyone else. In conclusion, goodbye.
Not so fast, Mr. Erdl. The dissolution order requires all local officials to be at the service of the GRE and the Provisional Authority as needed.
Are you with the GRE?
I'm looking for information about a large supply cache hidden somewhere in the city.
Ah, you mean the bunker. Well, if you wish to take possession of it, you'll have to lodge a 201 needs of agency form, JP 401 details of operation form, also a 606 compulsion of special authority form, oh, and a 302B declaration of emergency functions form. That last one has a 3-day turnaround in the best of circumstances, which these are certainly not.
I need it now.
Well, then I suggest you employ the traditional method of accelerating the government process.
Which is what?
Bribery, of course. I need the official seal of the mayor embossing stamp. The mayor was last seen at the hotel. Find his room, and you should find the seal.
Yeah. Let's just think about, maybe I'll lodge a B34T to the side of your face, and then you can give me what I want. How about that? Is that getting it? If that doesn't work, I can also go through and I can file the supplementary paperwork. You know, there's also the A55 B34T, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'd really rather sort of just like get this thing done. I feel like we should probably get on this then. Let's go back to our quest log here. I want to do da bunker. Find the mayor's seal. Alright, so off we go to the harbor to find the mayor's seal. He had a pet seal. That's actually how he got elected. People, surprisingly enough, really like sea dogs. They really do it. Not of the like, yar, me hearty variety. Not that kind. Completely different sea dog. Into the trash bin. There it is. Perfect aim. Now then, I want to... Are we going like into his palatial... Like, is that his house right there? It looks kind of like a really expensive sort of motel, although they need to repaint. That's for surely. Let's just go to the top and see what we can find right. Yeah, it's a hotel, as clearly labeled on the side. Thank you for that, Splattercat. Your failure to notice simple things knows no bounds. You're damn right it knows no bounds because it can't jump. Let's see over here. We're going to jump down. Actually, it looks like we may be on the right... Oh, we're on the right track. Hooray. So we just got to go inside the building. Do we have any bullets or anything right now? I feel like I should probably... Let me reload the firearms here. We don't have a lot of rounds, but I guess this will just have to work. Is this a... No, there's not going to be any bullets in there. Let's go. Hopefully the place hasn't been taken over by Rice's men. That might make this whole thing a little bit more dicey, but... Oh, well. I don't think we need a flashlight. Well, we might. I don't know. Illumination seems to be at a minimum in this game. Anybody need some air freshener? Some generic air freshener? That kind of reminds me when I was a kid. My mom used to get like these giant, like seriously, no joke. They were like these big plastic bags, probably up to like this second bracket tall and about like 1.5 feet wide of just like generic cereal. They weren't called, like, it wasn't Fruit Loops. They were like Fruitios. And oh my God, they were flavorless and they were terrible. You had to eat them all, otherwise she wouldn't go shopping. And you would just have like this giant bag of just awful cereal in your house forever. You're like, all right, you'd invite your friends over. Especially, you would invite your friends over and just be like, listen, we gotta get to the bottom of this bag, man. Just eat as much as you can. I realize it tastes like cardboard flecks. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta. If you want to get some real cereal up in here, like some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, we're just gonna have to do this. You may not actually need guns in here. Yeah, you guys are looking real guilty right now. I hate to say it, but I don't trust this. You are probably triggered for later. Yeah, that guy's gonna come back later once we trigger an event, which is no fun. So will you. Yep, they're all gonna come back. Damn it. Oh, we got a Speedy over here. Yeah, see, how did that job opportunity work out for you? Not so great. Not so great. And sliding. Oh, that didn't work out. I was hoping I could like Beetlejuice my way through it or something. I don't know. Did you ever like try the stuff from the movies when you were a little kid? You're like, alright, I'm gonna say Beetlejuice 3 times. That was like the Bloody Mary thing. That shit was terrifying when you were like 8 years old, but then once you get older, you're just like, whatever. Bloody Mary ain't gonna do shit. Bloody Mary ain't gonna do anything to me that the mercantile and retail-related industry hasn't already done. Seriously, Bloody Mary, I welcome you. Come destroy me. I urge you to compete with the customers that I meet on a daily basis. I'm sure you've got nothing compared to them. Let's see here. Oh, hey, how's... Ow! This throws a mean punch, but honestly... We'll leave that for the party later. I realized how precarious that looked, but I was simply up to looting. That's it. That's all. Are you guilty? Yeah, let me repair this thing. Hey, we got a freebie. Hell yeah. Alright, just making sure all these corpses are permanently dead. Couple of runners in here. See if I can behead them as they... I swung early. I swung early. That was my problem. I really love the fact that we're able to like one-shot things later on in the game, though, because one of my biggest frustrations in the early game was just like how long it took you to just like beat on stuff until it went away. Did we have any skill points? I seem to remember in the previous episode it being like, yo, you have skill points. Yeah, we do, but I wanted to have more backpack space. Like, I would love for there to be another one over here where you get like 8 more. I don't know, or infinite bag space at some point, because you're already on the back end of the game anyways. Just like, Searching dead bodies is faster. Hard bargain is better. We've got... What does this do? It's for level 25 only, and let me guess, we're not at level 25. Oh, we're only at level 16. My God. Let's try camouflage out. How does this work? Like, do we just, like, smear ourselves with blood like Walking Dead / I don't know. They sort of attempted that in Shaun of the Dead, kind of, but not really. It wasn't, like, the same thing. I'm going to go with the health regeneration over here because I think that'll be helpful, too, just in case we ever get ourselves into another rice-related arena situation. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, that's so gnarly. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Oh, that is the worst. So why am I not able to loot anymore? Did I already loot these? Maybe I already looted them. Oh, this is so nasty. Oh, this is brutal. I hate it so much. What's in here? Like downstairs. It looks like... Oh, that's a really cool lamp. I like that a lot. This is a beautiful apartment. Seriously, this place is gorgeous. That ceiling is like... Just a moment. Back to talking about the ceiling. That's a beautiful ceiling right there. I don't know, as you get older, you'll see what I mean, kids, but someday as you get older and you become an adult, you start to be fascinated by stuff like nice houses and things. Like, you don't become obsessed with them because that's how you become an asshole. But, like, you start to just look at things differently. Like, this is a really, really nice apartment. I like the inset lighting, too. See, it seems boring. I'm boring you to tears right now, aren't I, 13-year-old? Yep, you're being bored to tears. It's like the antithesis of everything it is to be a 13-year-old. I remember being 15 and just not giving a shit about like anything. I was like, I'll sleep in a cardboard box if it works, whatever. Sounds good to me. Where can I go down a little bit lower? We gotta go down lower. Now, let's see here. There's gotta be a hole in one of these. Like, either, can we go in here maybe? Can't call the elevator. Hold on, Survivor sensed this thing. Maybe I missed it in the apartment. Was there like a hole in here somewhere that I... Yeah, don't move like that, please. I would appreciate it if you would not. Can I push this out of the way, maybe? No? Alright, let's continue forward with the survivor sense then. See if maybe we can lock down... Did I check this over here? Oh, never mind. It goes all... No. Does not go all the way around. I am so confused. There's a blue chest right there. How do we get down to the next floor? Either way, I'm going to take the blue chest real fast because... I don't know. Different colored things fascinate me. It's like a shiny object to a crow. You just kind of got to like go over and investigate and be like, oh, what does this do? The seal of the mail. Oh, that's the thing that we needed. Okay, well, never mind then. I suppose that solves the problem up very, very nicely. And then I guess we extricate ourselves from here. I see no further reason for us to be up inside the mayor's domicile. Is this all like... Why was he staying at the motel? Like, that doesn't seem like a very mayoral thing to do once, like, the entire world is falling apart. Like, shouldn't you be, like, on the front lines, rallying the troops and being like, onward! That's what I would do. I would also grow big sideburns for it, or maybe, like, a very commanding beard. I don't remember where we came from. I think it was maybe in here somewhere. Like, through, like, a crack in the wall or something. I don't know. It was something odd like that. Yeah, it was a hole in the wall. I don't know if I can... Can we grab that right there? I don't know if we can. There we go. That got it. You can almost like physically feel it attached to the surface once you've played the game for a little while. And I don't know if it's apparent from... That was a reflex, by the way. I don't know if it was apparent from watching the video, but like there's a definite like attachment sort of like lunge thing that the camera does when it actually formally attaches to a surface. My goal for right now is just to leave. I've already done my business here several times. None of the toilets flush anymore, so I'm sure that's going to be a pleasant find for the next person to come through. But it's been done. Let's get the hell out of here. We'll get inside the seal. Art, clap hands, throw ball, look in bucket, you know what I mean. And then we will go to the bunker, because that's what we wanted to do with the next episode or two, is just do a couple of side quests. I think I found a very, very sweet spot for all of it, and I'm feeling pretty good about the amount of content that I'm showing at this point. Yeah, that was it right there. I don't know why a car acts as like an endless trampoline springboard, but it does. The game never quite explains why the cars here are so cushiony or so bouncy, but I assume the suspension in cars must be much, much better in Haran's cars than they are in anybody else's, because I wouldn't risk that one. It seems like a bit much. Yeah, good luck getting that box out of there. Good luck with that one. Unless you got like a flamethrower or like a 50 cal, you ain't getting that one. A 50 cal with endless ammunition. Just buck, 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 buck. That'd be the coolest. I was always sort of jealous of the fact that Arlie Ermy got to do like that show where he got to go around and just play with super awesome military grade weaponry. Like he got to shoot a chain gun. He got to fire a minigun until it set a car on fire. That was the coolest thing that I've ever seen. Like, what agency do I file paperwork with to fire a minigun? I don't remember how we got in here last time. So I'm probably going to do the exact same. I'm really surprised that that board held together. I think I did this exact same thing last time, and this was not the window that we were looking for. You had to, like, go around the other side or something. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, I was going to say he's gone. Great.
Ah, wonderful. I promise to abuse this seal to the fullest extent of my corruption, which is considerable.
Tell me about the supply cache.
It was a necessary precaution. Old Town supports a very wealthy class of citizens. They knew the slum districts would exhaust their meager supplies, and that the wretched poor would then invade us, like a wave of locusts.
So you locked it up?
The bunker is under the town hall. I can monitor your progress on the city services band. Radio me if you need some paperwork from the office of the mayor. I'll be generating reams of it.
The only thing that needs to be reamed here is you. You're kind of an asshole, man. You're kind of an asshole. You should be nicer to poor people. Someday your fate might require those exact same poor people. Like, I'm just throwing it out there. You never know. Be nice to everybody. If you're not going to do it for the real reason, which is just to do it, at least do it for the utilitarian reason of, like, maybe someday it'll be useful to you. I realize that's a terrible thing to say. I don't view the world that way, but hey, you seem like kind of a dick, so I'm just trying to explain things in terms that you'll understand here. Like, it's good to have lots of allies with lots of resources that they can draw upon to keep you from being dead. Oh my god, what just happened? Why am I No! Oh my god, what was that? That was crazy. Was that the cat grab thing? Or whatever the... How do I get up here? Maybe it's that little thing right there? Yay or nay? I don't think that that was it. Oh my god, that was horrifying. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I like jumping puzzles as much as everybody else. This thing seems like if we can get to the top of it, there'll probably be like a flag or something up there. This seems like one of those Assassin's Creed locations. Let's go. I've actually been I wanted to talk about that for a minute. I was thinking about that last night. I have been enjoying my foray into AAA gaming. It's been fun. It's been one of those things that I've enjoyed. I don't ever want to like really transmit, or I don't want to, I know transmit's not the word that I'm looking for. I don't want to transfer the entirety of the programming over to AAA like ever, but the Electrocutioner, that sounds pretty cool, but it's probably for two-handers, isn't it? Electrocutioner, where are you? Oh no. It's for axes. That's pretty sweet. Do I have an axe that I can throw? Oh, I have several axes. Well, then throw it onto both of them. What harm could it do anyone other than zombies? There we go. And just about anybody made of flesh and bone, to be honest. Alright, so we got the radio over there. Somebody was up here getting their smokes on. I think we need to go this direction, although there's a safe house over there, which has me kind of tempted, but we'll just go this way for now. Oh, zipline awesomeness! I've never been on a zipline like as awesome as anything in this like game. I almost said this show, but I've never been on a zipline that was like the one in this show. I've been on a couple of ziplines, and I know my parents, they went down to like Venezuela or Chile or somewhere. I don't know. I wasn't really too sure where they went. I saw lots of tropical forests and stuff, and they went on a big zipline down there, like supposedly like one of the world's biggest ziplines or something, and they said that it was fun. But I'd like to do like a real zip line, like a zip line that's just like the one that they did. Exactly what they did, in fact. One of the zip lines that you just like ride on for a while, you just cruise for a little bit. Seems like it'd be fun. I've done smaller zip lines like at summer camp and stuff, but that's about it. I think... Oh, this is where we are? Oh, never mind then. Okay, so I guess the bunker is here somewhere. Presumably underground, possibly. Gotta figure out what layer it's on first. Oh yeah, you can scramble up a wall, can't you? Damn it. Oh wow, that dude took a headshot and still made it. What a badass. He took multiple headshots. That dude is like my new last action hero. Damn, you can be my Schwarzenegger. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to like run around for him. Let's wait and see what the zombies do. They're gonna come and investigate, but... Okay, so it looks like it's on the second floor. I was actually watching the radar when I jumped right there to figure out where our target was. There was only a couple floors left for us to investigate anyways. I investigated a lot of like floors in my hard rock days. Lots and lots of floors inspected because I was sleeping on them. That's kind of like how you get around when you're a musician. You just kind of like be broke all the time. What is that? No, that's coming in my inventory right now. That's a pimp sword right there. Drop anything else that we have and pick that up right now. That's a pimp sword. Like, that looks like it could double as a cane, or like it could be stored inside of a cane, just in case. You know cane swords are like super ridiculously illegal? Don't get one of those. Don't carry it around with you for sure. That's the worst plan ever in the United States anyways. In California, we have a lot of like weapon laws, like a lot of melee weapon laws. Like basically, if it's anything like bigger than like a pocket knife, it's probably illegal because it's actually, a lot of people say it's just because we have like... A lot of people say it's because we have crazy weapon laws here, but it's actually because of the harbor and the shipping industry. Back in the day, we used to have a lot of sailors coming through, so a lot of our laws are just hangover things from like the 1800s. And so back in the day, we used to have a lot of sailors coming through, and sailors would get in giant fights with the locals, and they would just like stab and murder each other over and over and over again. And so there it is. That's why we have so many like random, not gun laws, but why we have so many random like slung shot laws and things like that, where you're not allowed to have a ball and chain. You're not allowed to have like a bike lock and a chain. Like, you're essentially, all those things have been banned to keep the sailors from murdering each other, from murking fools. I use the word murking. That might be a first for this channel. I don't even know, like, it says it's on the second floor, but I don't see an access point anywhere that's like super convenient. I don't know. Jump down to here real fast and then maybe put a knife across him a few times. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got our arm on her head at the same time. That's some lightsaber Jedi shit right there. That's pretty awesome. Here, you are not worth my time. Get out of... Oh, I could do it to her too. Okay. It's like a multi-purpose thing. We keep doing it over and over and over. Oh, it's inside that little gatey area? Oh, I'm an idiot. I just wasted so much time. Alright, cool. I enjoy being derm. When in doubt, go straight through the front door, is I guess what I'm going to say. I'll probably cut that whole section out, and then we'll make this episode go a little bit long. Ooh, a bank... I don't think that works, though. You can't just, like, loot an ATM. It's got, like, gas pack... Or it's got little ink... It's got ink packets and stuff. And, yeah, I was going to say, I was going to try and shoot you just in case. because there's really nowhere for me to run to. There we go. See? That worked out fantastically. I had a situation work out fantastically once, but I don't know if I can talk about that on a PG-13 channel. The most I can do is make vague allusions towards it. God, that thing looks really painful on your leg. That's the kind of thing that I would really see a doctor for, but I guess too little too late at this point. Probably not going to loot much of this place because it doesn't really matter. I think we've got most of the cash and most of the resources that we're ever going to need. Down with it. I felt like the ceiling was dripping for a second, but it must have just been like a light trick. Anyways. Yep, saw that coming. Oldest zombie trick in the book. What is that? It looked like it was lootable, but when I looted it, the node just went away. Maybe it's just one that somebody, like one of the interns, forgot to populate it properly. I don't even remember what I'm looking for in here. Here, let's go into the utility cabinet thing. Come on. There it is. No, back a little bit. There it is. We got it. I knew we could do it. I knew we could do it. At the end of the day, I knew. Tell me that's not a gladius. Oh my god. It is so on now. It's a Conan sword. Hold on. That's like Conan's one-handed sword. Ottoman sickle, you get out of here right now. You are in the presence of the sacrificial short sword. Hell yeah. Let's sacrifice some enemy blood on the altar of destruction and chaos for Tzeentch. Can I do anything with it? See, the problem here is that you can't really, with the swords, you can't really add anything to them to make them better. This thing, though, you and I are going to be best friends, and so I'm just going to give you all the best stuff that I can give you forever. Yep, King Enchant. It's going on there. I don't even care. King Enchant, going on. I don't think I have any more durability increasers. Oh, no, I have that one right there. We could do a lot more damage. Oh, we have multiple King Enchants? Hell yeah, put them all on there then. Our sacrificial short sword of kingliness. And so now we can have it replace our Sipahi saber, which I never use anymore anyways. I really feel like the scroll bar on my mouse does not work properly. Like, it doesn't match up with the little tooltip at the bottom right, like, ever. Not accurately, anyways. Okay, so... Ooh, I'm feeling the power right now. Do you feel the power? I feel like at any moment we could pull a Lion-O and just be like, Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Ho! And they'd be like, that's not... You shouldn't do that. You can't speak to the ladies like that, Lion-O. He's like, I'm from a different time. I can do what I want. Don't talk down to me. And I'd be like, you do have a sword. You do have a sword, although that doesn't, like, quite terrify me as much as I guess it probably should, but, you do have a sword, I guess. This thing should last, like, forever. It's gonna be the greatest. Forever and ever. Let's stab things always and forever. There we go. Throw that in there. Psh. Shitty McSpitty wants some. Well, Shitty McSpitty done found... Hey. Are you for real right now? Great. Now my health is ticking downwards. I hope you feel good about yourself. I hope you feel good about yourself. Why would I need to climb this area? There's lots of things that normally you can climb from. Is there like a secret up there somewhere?
Thabit, are you listening?
Oh, if you're in the town hall, could you fetch me some stationery from the city council president's chambers?
Where's the pass card to enter the bunker?
Ah, the pass card, of course. Due to a series of tragic events, the chain of custody of that card has frequently changed. But I believe it finally landed in the capable hands of Police Captain Halim. That's who you need to get it from.
Why hasn't he opened the bunker himself?
Regretfully, Captain Halim's interest in material things is no more. He frequently shambles around K Street with several other former police officers. Perhaps they have some vague recollection of their fraternity.
Well then, since Captain Halim is no longer available for questioning, I suppose we should probably go check that out and make sure that everything's kosher here. How do you properly butcher a zombie in the kosher fashion? Same with halal, like how do you make that happen? I think this is something that we haven't quite touched on yet in zombie step on his head. What did I tell you to do? I said step on his head, and then all this wouldn't happen. These scratches are the scars that you bear for not listening to the key commands that I have given you, Crane. I don't want you to hurt, but if you have to hurt in order to learn, I'm willing to make that sacrifice for you. Straight up the wall we go. So Captain Halim. Let's see if we can find homie over here. Oh, Captain Halim's a big dude. Okay, so Captain Halim... I don't want to play with Captain Halim right now. Except we do have our... Yeah, EXP caliber. Is it time? I think it's time. Can we modify this, by the way? And, like, do anything with it? I feel like that's a decent plan. Like, it might be a cool idea. Got Crusader? Yeah, throw Crusader on there. I like Crusader. What else do we have? Handling seems like it might be useful. Yeah, EXP caliber's looking good now. I don't know if you could actually increase the durability on it. Alright, it's time. Captain Halim, your iniquity has finally caught up with you. Be ready for war. Ow! And a big stone to the side of my head. Yeah, I do hear a dial tone for this. Ow! I'm at point blank range. Why are you still throwing shit at me? Oh my god, this is horrible. Alright, so let me band-aid up real fast. And then we'll cowboy back up and take this dude out. Why are you still throwing stuff? Fight me! Fight me, coward! And I really don't want to shoot him. Shooting him seems like the worst plan of all. There, get out of the way. I'm trying to dodge giant rocks. I suppose I could, I don't know, throw a Molotov at him or something. Maybe that'll work. Get out of here. You were uninvolved in this combat. You could have walked away in one piece. And instead, you forced me to just piece you out. Can I duck the... Oh, I can. I can duck it. That's good. Show off my mad duckets. Ha-ha! How do you feel right now, Captain Halim? How do you feel right now? Pretty terrible, I'm willing to bet. This is a terrible plan, though. This means I'm just going to end up fighting a whole bunch of those little bastards all over the place. Prepare my weapon real fast. Because we used up all the durability on EXP caliber. What just happened? Oh, we killed him? Cool. Captain Halim, you have fallen victim
Thank you,
to
Captain
EXP
Halim.
caliber. Damn. Whew. What a sex beast. What a sex beast of a weapon. Did we break it? Like, it's not even broken yet. Like, what's going on with this thing? It was supposed to break after, like, a swing. Oh, it's at 2 out of 7. Okay. Interestingly enough, I guess you gotta hit, like, bigger enemies with it or something. I don't know. No clue how that works, but hey. I'll probably dismantle you. It's disappointing that we can't repair this or, like, fix it at all. Alright, so back to Town Hall. We got stuff to do. I think at this point I'll probably break off the episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dying Light. I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. It's been a ton of fun. I really do enjoy the game. Like, seriously, they did such a good job with it by comparison to, for example, Dead Island, that really, it's a good game. It's a good, fun game. Like, it's one of the few games that you could drop, like, the full price of ammunition for and, like, not really feel too terrible about it. I'm gonna need all of you to leave me alone right now. Oh, good. I think it finally broke. I think it's out of durability. I do like the fact that it doesn't have a broken animation, though. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's broke. This thing is done. It was fun while it lasted. Back to the sacrificial short sword. Inside we go. Bye, everybody.